side of the microphone, from the green light to the speed trap, Ray Garino and Joe D calls them as they seize them, and you better believe them. Here, relevant news, biased opinion, and outright nonsense regarding every aspect of automotive culture. Gasp! With mechanical trickery never before broadcast over FCC-regulated airwaves. Thrilled to the explosive tension as Ray and Joe cuss each other down track, barrel roll across the finish line, laughing at certain disaster as they shake hands with the devil. All that and so much more at high noon this Sunday on the Motormouth Radio Hour. Call in and speak live with the Wizards of Speed and the Live Feed, Ray Garino and Joe D. Bring the whole family. Kids under 12 get in free every Sunday at noon on WHPC. Take the Hempstead Turnpike to the Meadowbrook Parkway and look for the no parking on the expressway and no express service on the Parkway sign. Go right on Highway 24 to Garden City. $2 all-day parking includes pit pass. There!
You can keep singing, Joe, on Motormouth Radio, Long Island's only automotive talk show here on Long Island. Of course, where else would it be if it's from Long Island? With your host, Ray Guarino, his co-host, Wingman XO, and the man on the con when I step out for some other duties, Joe D. That's a special song that goes out to a special someone associated with this show.
Yes.
We have to say thank you to our good friend and our past host, Chris Switzer, and he knows what it's all about. So with that,
let's grab the phone.
Looks like we're starting off on a howl, so let's go right to the phones and say, hi, you're on with the Motor Mouths.
Hello.
Hey, that sounds like Howie.
It's the big man.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. Professor Ray, Joey D, how's life on this rainy day?
We're living. How about you? You're Johnny on the spot today, or I should say Howie on the spot. You're right. You're jumping right in, huh?
I'm jumping right in, man, and it's what's coming up in the near future. Well, we got the Atlantic City Convention Center for the Classic Car Show and Auction that's happening February 10th. I don't know if you boys are going to go on that long bus ride.
No.
Nah.
Okay.
No, we're leaving that for you, Howie.
Yeah, so you can report for us.
I tell you this, I enjoy going there. Don't always enjoy coming home.
Right. At that point, you're tired, you're hungry. There's only one little bathroom on the bus there. Hopefully, you'd see that out. You hope the windows open.
There's two. I think there's two. With
good.
Luxury buses.
Just in case the windows do open, right?
That's true.
Yeah. All right, cool. So you're gonna go?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but it's kind of coming close to it.
Yeah, it's in February, I think, right? Like February 10th.
February 10th.
Yeah. Okay. What auction company runs that? Do you know? We have a question from over the airwaves there, over the
Don't know the auction company, but
it's good to be informed.
It's a good event. Just at the amount of cars that are there, and the quality of cars, in the last couple of years has gone down. That's from what I heard.
Okay.
There's not as many as it used to be.
So is it more of just more of a reason to get out and be with the guys than anything else?
Yes. Some of my favorite people from the Pontiac Club are there. It's a whole day affair. Whatever way you look at it.
Okay.
It's a whole day.
Yeah, you get on the bus early, you take the ride down there. From what I understand, it's about 2.5, 3 hours.
Yeah. It's the trip is easier to go. It seems longer when you're coming home. I don't know why.
Because you're tired.
Well, yeah, you've done it. You want to be home. You want to put your feet up and have a knish, and you can only do that at home, not on the bus.
I like the way you say knish, man. I like the way you say that.
Well,
Italian guy saying knish.
Well, it is pronounced knish, is it not?
That's true, sir.
Okay,
knish, knash, kanak. I didn't really bastardize it, right?
It's not nish.
No, you didn't. No, I never think of you as that word, by the way.
Okay.
Thanks, Howie. All right, well, listen, Howie, you need to stay tuned today because we're going to have a great guest We have Mr. Mike Natoli from South Mountain Raceway calling in today. We're following up on the story about Englishtown Raceway canning 8th and quarter-mile drag racing. So Mike is the proprietor of a track in Boiling Springs, PA, and he's now in a good, I think, the catbird seat. So you want to tune in and hear. This way you know if you want to bring any of your classic muscle and cruisers out to get a quick time slip, you'll know where to go.
Okay, it sounds exciting.
Oh, yeah, it will be.
I got an update on the Audi adventure.
Tell us.
Oh, yeah. Bring it on.
Yeah, well, remember I called you when I was in, one of my candy stores.
You were looking at spark plugs, yes. Yes. You were looking at spark plugs.
And the spark plugs, Japanese spark plugs in a German car. That worked out pretty good. It was easier than I thought to do.
Right.
And the ignition coil pack, when you switch it, so does like the 301 code went to 305. Decided to order it.
I wonder where you heard that from.
I heard that from you, and basically, I spoke to my friend Teddy, who's big Audi
Teddy
guy.
Audi.
And he gave me a website to go to, because when you go to try to get original parts, they're expensive.
So he has a place where you can get original parts less expensive.
Yes, so I tried that, and it worked out, better on the price, and I took a year guarantee on if something goes wrong, then I'll be able to exchange it. So I'm going to try it, but like I said,
try it, you like it.
Yeah, I'm trying. I usually like to get original parts, but when it's like, I don't know, 30 times more, I wonder about that.
Listen, there's also the pay-to-play mantra, where when you step up to an Audi or a Porsche or one of the high-end luxury-type vehicles, the stuff is going to cost. You're going to have to pay, and if you put crap in it, that's not a good thing either. So, I know you got the car and you pay a little less because it was used, but sometimes you got to just... you got to man up on this stuff.
Yeah, I know. They don't like that stuff.
Professor Ray, you sound like my wife.
Really?
Got to man up and do this. Okay.
Oh boy. Let's not go there.
All right.
By the way, so her sitting in the seat there hasn't set the airbag light off again, huh?
No. No,
good. So, in other words, the Jenny Craig is working.
I was surprised. It's the outer airbag in the passenger seat that the light went on.
I remember I remember someone talking about that too.
Yeah, and I don't want to blame it on the girl, but anything could happen. We went over like one or two, like potholes that. Could have, shaken the electronics.
Is that the code word for it these days?
Yeah. Again, Howie, the thing that you have to remember is a lot of these cars,
when you kids calling it,
after they're a few years older, they come off a lease and people sell them to get something new. They do that so they don't enter the repair cycle that the vehicle now enters, but they don't enter it on the monetary side. And when you pick up a car like that, because you can get it a little more affordable, you are getting it probably right at when the repair cycle may start for stupid little things.
Repair cycle, I think it's long gone, Professor Ray. This is a 98, so the repair cycle will probably be the 5 to 10 years. This is going on 20 years.
This is the spin cycle right now.
Right.
I'm in an older cycle.
No, you're right. This is a spin cycle. I didn't realize the car was that old. Okay, well, now you're in the uncharted. Now you're out on you might as well be on, Klondike 3, and because you're in some kind of...
Klondike, you mean I'm in Jupiter and it's SOL?
That could
sometimes go another planet or so.
Yeah.
Pluto. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not registered. Wait, Pluto's not registered.
As I heard it said very judiciously on a Discovery Science channel last night, you could be at Uranus.
So that's what the kids are calling it now.
I never heard that before. I was like, wow, that guy he's being really PC.
Obviously not a New York accent.
For the first the first year that I've owned the Audi, I've been very fortunate.
No, it's been good to you. I got to say, all kidding aside, that car's treated you really well, because I know I put the fear of God in you. It's like, what? You want to buy a German car? God, you stupid don't cough. You don't want that thing. But
very good, Joe.
But I tell you, when I went to when we had an issue with the Expedition, I didn't take it to Finger Lake. I took the Audi, and Judy enjoyed driving the Audi, and we had no issues with it, and we got close to 32 miles a gallon.
Very good.
With it.
How economical.
So I mean, it's been pretty respectable, and I've been very fortunate. And I got it on classic, insurance. So for the first year, I've been very fortunate. And what I'm doing now is, maybe buying a cheaper part, trying to take a warranty out with it. I might have to buy the original part, but I'm trying to go to a website that I've been advised to go to. I'm trying.
Who makes this part that you purchased?
Good question. I'll tell you this.
Does the name sound like somebody threw a bunch of pots and pans down a staircase?
No. Hold on. I'm on the computer right now. If you give me a second, I will.
Take two. It's live radio. It's okay.
They're cheap. Yeah, take a few. Well, this is what we talk about all the time, Joe, about when you do buy parts. I know with my own cars, the Mazdas I found a place called realmazdaparts.com,
right.
And they do sell OEM. It is. I think it's a dealer somewhere out in the Midwest, and they have an internet business, and they offer a discount because it's internet. And that guy's job, I know people who've been in his position, his job hangs on the amount of internet revenue. So the more stuff he could pump out at a reduced price, that guy keeps his job.
Let's face it, the interweb is where you got to be these days if you want to do business.
Ted recommended clearance sale that had it. So he says that the quality's been pretty good, the prices are good.
Okay.
Compared to going directly to Audi. So I'm trying it.
All right.
It's going to come to me. It's coming to me in February 2nd.
Okay. That's the end of the week.
We'll cross our collective fingers, and it'll probably be fine. Don't get me wrong. It's just that,
I think it's going to be fine. Joey, if you look at the coil, it's the original equipment. It's been in there for, close to 20 years.
Right.
It needs to be replaced.
Now you sound like Chris.
Yeah, credit card diagnostics, yeah. 20 years old, it does have a right to go to Florida.
Hey, my appendix has been in there for almost 60, and it's okay.
Really, gentlemen, let me say, it was pretty simple to do, a spark plug change on the Audi. It was right there. And the coil pack is one unit where you're doing, let's see, 7 connections, and it's done.
And there are things on that car that you can't even begin to talk about for how complex.
Oh, absolutely. So, like the airbag, I had to go over to my friends at Galaxy to reset the code.
Had to go to another
Galaxy? I couldn't do it with my monitor.
Yeah, no, that's remember we were talking about. You need a scan tool that has the ability to do manufacturer-specific scanning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, he looks like he's using a launch, based on the picture you sent me there.
Mm-hmm.
Probably correct.
Yeah.
It was expensive to get. I know that. The light may come on back, but I'm addressing it because I really can't, bring any passengers in the car if that light is on. If I'm going to make any trip for, say, with the wife for dinner, I want to make sure that the airbags work so that if anything does happen, we will have the full protection of the car. And this car has front and side airbags.
Hey, Howie, if the light comes on, I got 2 words for you. Bubble wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah, just wrap her up. That'll be
no, wait, no black tape?
No.
Well, use that to hold the bubble wrap.
Go get the bubble wrap and the black tape and go practice, because we have to go take a break, because we're going to come back with Mike Natoli from South Mountain Raceway. So we got to cut you, Howie. You've had your time. We got to go.
Happy motoring.
All right, man. See you soon.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Au revoir. All right, that was the big man. And we're going to take our quick break, and hopefully we'll be on the phone with Mike when we come back. We're going to mix it up a little bit here, Joe. We're going to do some cool stuff. And
all right.
We'll be back with more Motormouth Radio.
Can't wait.
When we come back, hopefully with Mike, and we'll see you then.
Every sound, every note, including the bass, on this track is played by a monkey.
American Hit Radio, Wednesdays and Fridays at 5 p.m. on the Voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC.
Do you own a car? Or have you ever seen one? Then you might be one of the millions of Americans who suffer from "there's something wrong with my car, but mechanics cost too much itis." Call the Motor Mouse at 516-5